Borderlands 3 going on. Still having some issues with my last live stream. It's like a playback issue. I don't know if people that are watching it can see the same thing, but whenever I try and pull it up, it just gets a blank screen. It just keeps loading and loading. So I've made an error report, hopefully, which will, what I have to do. They will fix it on their own. Meantime, I'm just going to enjoy myself and play some Borderlands. I've already got this hero who's max level and has like all the legendary things like ever. So I am actually going to start a new character, I think, because this guy is starting to get to the point of ridiculous. So wish there was like a harder mode. I know there's like mayhem mode, but if they have like easy and normal, I wish they would just pull hands up a bit. Just playing by myself at the.
So, you want to hear a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame? Wealth? Power? Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a vault hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of vault hunters who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new vault hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me. It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming? A siren warrior from Partali. A covert operative returning home. A covert operative returning home.
Pretty extensive
retired from
playthrough of
corporate
Zane.
hits, huh? I won't ask questions.
I'm not sure which I want. Blank's got all the monster guys, which might be kind of cool. Mose is the giant tank thing. And Amara is a siren. Sirens are always pretty dope. Anyone in chat? Not currently. Well, I'm just gonna pull out my D&D dice, and I'm just gonna make for it. See which one It's fancy metal dice as a gift. Try one of these. Alright. So I'm just gonna roll 6-sided dice so I can find it. Go. So 1 or 2 will be Amara, 2 or 3 or 4 will be flank, and 5 or 6 will be. Let's see here. Got 1, so I'm going through.
A robotic
Siren.
siren. New Vault Hunter, huh? Name's Marcus. You picked a hell of a time to join the Crimson Raiders.
Good to see someone survived the attack. I'm Lilith, commander of the Crimson Raiders.
Curious
Bandits
if
you fought are part of a
sounds
cult
like an
hunting
actual
for the vault.
person they got.
You and I are
Screen or
gonna
something.
find it
So I'm
first.
wondering if that's like the actual.
For now, my
voice
scout
actor
is
for
waiting for
Lilith.
you up ahead.
Actually,
Good luck.
it'd be kind of funny though if it was.
That voice. Was that another siren?
This is your stop, Vault Hunter.
Finally, I'm itching for a fight.
Try to stay alive. I'd hate to lose a new customer. And welcome to Pandora!
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? It's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory! I'm over
Usually
here.
a chest hidden around somewhere in the beginning level. I know where the one in the first 2 games are. I don't know where this one is though.
Before we wreak our righteous vengeance, you'll need to register your echo at this quick change. Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
See, I have to use it first. Alright. Oh, we got here. That's kind of neat. She's got the skull for the head. Alright. Got that. Knocked a bunch of these.
You look awfully attractive. Saved it.
Yeah. Excuse me, goodness.
The propaganda center is this way. A locked gate? No! This
Come
can't
on,
be
Claptrap.
happening!
It's
The
right here.
entire mission is ruined! Think, Claptrap, think! You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to. That's it! Recruit, get that gate open! That's an order from your superior officer! You did it! Best recruit ever! But don't get cocky. Jump, recruit! The propaganda center is up ahead. I've been killing Crimson
Spot.
Raiders left and right. They totally suck skag balls.
Happy we're one of
But
the
I've
great
got a
hunts
foolproof
users.
plan to kick their culty asses. I hit a weapons cache nearby. Stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time.
You can skip over this little intro spot, or maybe that's only when you go through official playthrough. I thought I skipped it with Zane at least once.
Tiptoeing over here, gonna stand around. I'm so quiet, so super duper duper quiet. Too loud. Perfect. Once we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General.
Super General. That's the
Stand
official
back!
title.
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it. These guns, like myself, aren't beholden to their primary function. I can dance and sing. And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out. Follow me, recruit. Wait here. I'll talk my way in, become their king, and then you'll surprise slaughter them in cold blood. Watch and learn, recruit.
Well, I'm watching, Claptrap. Well, I'm
Anyone
watching.
there?
This is Shem, holy influencer of the children of the vault. What do you want, Crapbot?
Hello, bloodthirsty
I think someone in
maniac.
the
It is
Borderlands
I,
development team
Claptrap,
is a fan
player of the
of Star
Destroyer
Wars because
and
this looks
Super
exactly like the
General
little
of the
iBot
Crimson
thing
Raiders. We
from
have
Jabba's
you
palace.
completely surrounded.
Everyone else noticed
Open
that?
the gates now, and
They're like all over in the
perhaps
game.
I will be merciful.
Yeah. Let me think about that.
They might call themselves children of the vault, but they're still bandits, and bandits are incredibly stupid.
Okay, we're going to surrender. Please don't kill us, Crapbot.
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new king.
Easy. I'm coming out. Just wait right there.
We did it! I did it! Another victory for the Crimson Raiders! Hey, I feel funny. What's happening to me? Ah! Ah! Ow! It's so important!
Kill the heretics in the name of the Colossus! For Tyree! You'll remember my
Moving
name,
on.
which is my chili recipe dies with me. Do not weep for me. Accept your punishment.
Heal your wounds, recruit!
Grateful. It's beautiful. Crapbot, you're gonna be my new chamberbot. I'm gonna boom in your head. Ah!
Whoa!
Feedback
Recruit!
Some of the jokes in this game are
I know
funny.
Claptrap
Just
can be
not
a
all of
little
them.
Claptrap, but he's still one of us. We're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
Pistols. Ooh man, it loads like a bitch though.
You got a shield! Now you're invincible!
Two with a shit. Same thing.
Not really, but it just might keep Shiv from killing you and blocking things. Now let's get you in there, recruit! Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead! I challenge you to a trial-by combat! But because I'm stuck to this magnet, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead!
I really think they need to throw like combat back in the system.
I haven't
But
met
at
my
least make it a
sacrifice
lot more
quota for
interesting.
the day.
Imagine going starting call for jury duty and the guy demands a trial by combat. That would just be fucking awesome. There. Hey, you got some nice pistols. Green now. This one. Bad. Better reload by far. This one's not very accurate. It's fairly similar. It's reload time. Okay. We'll stick with this one. So I have this one in case we change things up. This thing does a bayonet on it, so that's good. Yeah. Shiv. Isn't there a guy?
I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
I think it was Borderlands 2. There was a guy named Shiv. No, I think it was actually Borderlands 1 where you were killing Moxie's husbands in... Oh god. In one of the DLCs after the fact that has like Athena, it's...
Time for your losses! My life for the color.
Knocked out
got my
in the
action skill.
first
Cool.
round. I thought Pandora was going to give me a challenge.
This was the 2, so...
Score one for the Crimson Raiders.
Wait,
You
they're
and
going
Claptrap
second
secure the
again,
area.
right?
I'm on my way.
It's like something that I would do. Yes. Have any of the really nice stuff you can look in there?
Are you dead? If not, get me down! The controls are on the second floor!
Yeah. And now just to get him to show up. In this game, they actually toned down Claptrap a little bit from Borderlands 1 and 2. But they also, I think they changed his voice actor, so he sounds just slightly different, and it really bothers me. Some of his lines are not nearly as cringy, so that's something. Oh, we don't need. Okay. Skill. Alright. Which path are we gonna go? Tutorial. Don't need. Okay. So this one. The air and slams the ground, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and knocking them up. Cool. Giant fist that bursts from the ground and locks the target enemy in place for a few seconds. Oh, so it's like a phase lock. It's essentially phase lock. Sends forward astral projection of herself, dealing damage to everything in its path. That's kind of dope. I don't have to unlock these, so oh, I can't equip two like I can with Zane. Baloney! Okay. Health. Bonus damage based on the distance to the target. Close to the target, the greater the damage. Oh, okay, so you want to be point blank with those. Constantly generates health. The lower health, the more powerful generation. Ooh, so this makes her like super tanky. Huge to splash damage. Skill. Stack gains. Okay. Okay, so this is quite clearly the tank class. Want the damage class. Fist of Elements and Assault. I'm assuming Fist of Elements is going to be all elemental and some damage base. So we might go that secondary. I don't want to be going this one here. Go to switch speed armor. It's pretty good. Enemy grants a lot. Rush. Action consumes all rush stacks. For each rush consumed, a Mars action damage is temporarily increased. Ooh, not that one. We're gonna go with. Ooh, okay, that's kind of dope.
Breathe, focus.
Now, do I have all of these things that I had from Zane? Guardian rank unlocked. I do. So this is stacked up pretty heavily already.
I did it!
Nice.
I single-handedly took on the COB.
Now it's not
and
maxed
second
out
target.
just because
Now all that's left is to
Zane
take
is
a
like the
Lilith,
only
but
other
mission is
character I've
complete.
played, and even maxing him out and on Mayhem mode, I've only got let's see here, 25 and 23 is 48, 58, 64 stacks in here, which is a lot, but I mean, it's definitely not maxed out. It's the Firehawk.
What's up?
Lilith, I can safely report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success.
Trojan claptrap.
I'll bet. Well, the cult's destroyed every other Crimson Raider stronghold, so this'll have to do for now. So what's your name, killer?
I am Amara. Nice tattoo, Siren Sister. You must be the voice in my head.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance.
Anyone here is
Crimson
watching this
Pandora's
for
a dangerous
like
place.
not
That
ever
grenade mod will
seen
come in handy.
Borderlands the first
You should equip it
through
before we
like
get
in
started.
its entirety.
Let me know when you're
I
ready.
will not spoil anything for you. So
Perhaps I'll equip it later.
I will at least try not to spoil anything for you. I think that this game actually gets some pretty bad criticism as far as like the storyline goes. I think it's
More
fine.
COV.
Some of the
Let's see
jokes
what you
don't
got,
always
recruit.
land, but overall, I think it's a pretty good game. It's definitely not Borderlands 2. I put it on par with Borderlands 1.
The God Queen wants her head! You're gonna die!
Collectively, I think the gunplay and the gameplay, a lot of the boss battles are better in this. But I think the story of Borderlands 1 is a little better. But there's also no voice acting in the first Borderlands, so I feel like the storyline of Borderlands 1 suffers a little bit from that as well. This shotgun does not punch nearly as much as the first one. Ooh, that actually does a lot of damage. Look at that. Alright.
I'm invincible!
Clearly not invincible.
Enemy ahead!
Ahead. Where?
Nice fighting, killer.
What's the cooldown of this action skill I got here? Makes sense. That ain't bad.
All right,
With
I got a foothold.
upgrades and
Things are
level
turning our
ups
way.
and
Come on,
all of the
killer,
other
you're with
equipment
me.
we can get that action skill down
Let me
pretty
catch you up.
low.
A while back, we found
My
a map.
guess
Led to
is you could
vaults
probably
all
get
over
it
the
down to
Borderlands.
around
Dream come true, right?
15
I didn't realize
seconds,
how
I would
big of a target it would
assume.
make us. We got attacked and the map was lost. The looking for it ever since. This way.
More than that.
I was so focused on finding the map, I didn't see the bandit changing. The bandit clans used to just murder each other for fun. Now they're all under one banner. A cult.
The children of the vault.
Right. Come on, let's take a look around. Their leaders are the Calypso twins, and their followers worship them like gods. They're convinced the map will lead them to something called the
There you
Great Vault,
go.
and they've been slaughtering anyone who gets in their way. We heard a rumor that a bandit clan found an alien artifact in the desert. Could be the map. That's what we're here to find out.
I'll stand guard.
Perfect.
Right. For anyone who does not know, that might be watching, sirens in this game. So this is like super way in the futuristic style game, and the sirens are basically like space witches of a sort. There's only a certain amount of them that are in the universe at any one time. So anytime one dies, another one is born, essentially. And this game in particular goes a lot into
Knew it. We
the
have to beat them to the Sun
backstory
Smashers.
of the sirens themselves, and some of the stuff that's going on in
I'll
this
open
game
the
won't
gate.
necessarily make as much sense if you haven't seen or watched Borderlands 2 or 1. But I mean, you don't like need to watch them. You just might miss some of the little stuff and some of the stuff they're setting up prior to it. They do a lot of stuff that previous games to let like returning players know what's going on a little bit more. But I mean, they also explain for just playing this one and this one alone, kind of in a vacuum.